July 28th, 2025. 12:59 Central Time. Here in Cerulean. Got my Dell gear out. Butt's all ripped out of it. But when it's freaking 97 degrees and humidity is like almost 100, it'll work. So I want to hang out today for a few. I am getting this truck ready to go. Got a load, picks up tomorrow. Sweetwater, Tennessee, which is 270 miles. It's going over somewhere in Arkansas, first stop, and the second stop is in Conroe, Texas. It'll be the first time going to Conroe for Gentry. So, should be interesting. I would really like to use my manual grease gun is up there. I would really like to use my $300 Milwaukee that I bought just for this job, but it has not been wanting to pump grease. So let me make sure I got my hands ready to be washed. Put that right here. Cause I'm fixing to get greasy. Yeah, let's see. Need a grease 'em rag. So, Nathan got his bike, loaded it up the other day with the forklift. That's out of here, so got a battery for the red bike. It has noise up here in the rocker arms. I think this bike is to go out 50,000 miles on it, I think. Let me see. 45,897. But anyway, I got noise up in the top end there on the back cylinder. Plus, got a bit of an oil exhaust leak back there too. Looks like I might have an oil leak. I just filled it up. Because it was low. I'm not touching it, but yeah, it's got an oil leak. Unless that's the overflow, I got it too full. That could be what it is, because it's never leaked before. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Must have got it too full. Anywho, so here's my electric mow jobber. I've watched some YouTube videos on it, and there are some suggestions. So let's go look at one of those suggestions real quick. I moved, that thing hasn't been leaking anymore. But I have the actuators for the air conditioner, because now the air conditioner is blowing at the windshield and not at the passengers. And so, got to change that. And then it needs a oxygen sensor on the front bank. So, that ain't going to happen today. Wonder if I can well, can't really find a whole good spot for you. I am not mic'd up. Not timed up, not johned up, not kind of any kind of upped. So let me get a greaser rag. Make that one last a little longer. So one of the recommendations was, oh yeah, right now it wanting to work, huh? Well, it's gonna work. Let's grease her up. See how long it works. I don't think it's working. Self. I think it's a false alarm. Although, could be wrong. I know it's a non-grease thing. Plate on there. A greaseless fifth wheel plate. But see, that one there's a little awkward. Let's see how I can get in there and get some grease. First off, before we stick anything in there, clean the dude off. And then we'll get this guy in there. Should have seen some grease. Oh, yeah, I see grease. Whoa, maybe it's working. Woo, yippee, yippee. I like it a lot better than the handheld one, but I've used the handheld one for many, many years until one day I decided to stop and get a Milwaukee electric one. Battery sounds weak. Alright, it's pushing grease. Let's get a new battery. Fresh rag because the battery's inside. Put it under the shade. Where I'm at, it's freaking sunny. Let's see. Here we go. Got a fresh one. The other day I was messing around with the brake on the trailer when I was in wherever I was. I was in Draper. Set down in some grease. Had grease all the way down the back of that seat. That was a bummer. Alright, so where was I? I was on the S-cam shaft, slack adjuster, just getting started. You know, that light don't work. Or it's dead. Oh yeah, pumping grease, man, pumping it. Oh. I wiped off a greasy spot. It was nothing but a greasy spot. See, I know there's some grease darts on this somewhere. There's one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I think I turned y'all off. Anyway, I think I have a grease dart here. Should be one there as well. Let's get this other one while I'm thinking about it, 'cause if I don't, I'll forget. All right. Sorry, phone got hot and went off, so I'm not the only one that's hot out here. So we got all the slack adjusters and all the S-cams. We got those universals. I've made so many videos where I know successful videos always show what the hands are doing, and I've probably made 24 videos where my hands are just an inch short from making it into the camera. and it ruins the video. It isn't doing a very good job. It should have had that filled up by now. See if it's, yeah. I see some black grease. Maybe it's coming out. Yeah, I see some black stuff even out real slow. Real slow. Well, that's good enough, but man, you'd think this thing would work a lot better than that. I was asked a question the other day, and that's why the question was, how come my slack adjusters, automatic slack adjusters, are not automatically adjusting? And well, I don't know. I know on one of my trucks it had a bolt stuck out right here, and you would loosen it up and adjust the bolts, and then when you're done adjusting it, you would tighten it back down. And it was kind of like to help the ratchet to ratchet. So normally whenever I adjust my brakes after putting new pads on, I won't ever have to adjust them again. Sure, you can check on them just in case, but typically you don't have to adjust them again, because automatic slack adjusters will just adjust accordingly. So I don't know why one would not work, especially if it's greased up really well. All right, we're going up to that one. It's 900 million miles away. Looks like I got a little bit of road corrosion on this. That road salt, man, it does so much damage. Really needs to be cleaned for sure. That air conditioning is not going to stay as cold as it can as long as it's filthy like that. Looks like something's been rubbing right here, doesn't it? What we got? Oh, a zip tie. Had me worried there for a second. I was like, oh man, I got something rubbing on there, but I got zip ties rubbing on there. Gets kind of greasy right here. Around this tank. See anything yet, hear anything. This thing ain't pumping grease like it should. Surprisingly, it's pumping grease at all, because it hadn't even been doing that. The hose isn't moving, so I don't think it's actually pumping. Well, maybe it is. I heard some crackling somewhere. Here's some crackling. Here's some crackling. It gets a little tight right here. Generally along this line I'll run out of grease. I'll have to get out, so that's anticipated. I think I don't know if I should. I'm gonna try squeezing up that way. Yeah, I see some grease coming around all those. See? Oil cooler. The one on my Black Classic was up underneath the radiator. It's kind of weird how it's there. Hit a gator one time. Knocked that thing almost off the truck. Okay. See the grease popping out of that one, didn't you? Y'all see it? Hope you did. Well, I seen it. Let me see what you guys see. Yeah, you can see it. Next to Mundo. Get up here and do the throw out bearing. That's a clutch arm there. I can hear that one cracking right away. Oh, I thought that was the clutch arm, but it's not. That's actually the throw out bearing. Here's the one for the clutch arm. I put that hose on there for the throw out bearing so you don't have to reach up in there, but the inspection plate is missing. And I was going to put an inspection plate on it. I made one, but then the bolts were broken off in the freaking thing, so forget it. That one's not taken. I'll have to come back to the clutch arm there. And grease everywhere. Grease everywhere, and my rag is about done. See if I find a place to wipe this grease off. All right. Huh. Thought for sure it was a greaser right here. Huh. Flip around. There. It's loose. Well, it's done here. Drive lines, time to move up and do. I see fresh oil, or let me see. No, is that oil or antifreeze? Right there. Doesn't smell like antifreeze. You can get out of here. of grease, I can tell you that. But it is moving it. Okay, I got these two. It's gonna get out. Got that one, didn't I? Yeah. There one more. Oh yeah, yes, Cam. Man, this is getting a lot of shrinkage from the edge to there. Look what it's done up there. Well, spec for $69. There was a time where you could expect a lot for $69 today. Hard to get anything good for any amount of money. This here is right up under the rubber. I didn't see anything. Huh. Putting my head in the grease. Barely. I barely see even out there. That's all it takes is barely. Not doing well at all, is it? This grease gun. I remember used to, you'd hit that button, it'd be like full. Now you're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh, well, I see why I wasn't seeing the grease. It was pumping out on y'all's side. How come you didn't yell at me? Now I'm a greasy freaking mess because y'all didn't say anything. Alright. This mess, y'all should have said something to let me have that grease all over the place. Now I need to do something with it. I'll set it here for now. Set it right there for now. I know I'm missing something. What is it? I got all this right here and that back of that drag link. I didn't see anything. It's empty? Yep, it's empty. All right. I'm gonna have to get you guys out in the heat, because if you're out in the heat, it's gonna quit on me. Try to keep you out of the sun. Don't want y'all being a bunch of quitters. Okay. Alrighty. Hooty. Hooty mooty. It's empty. Empty. It hasn't been working, and it ain't working very well either. Darn. Thought I had it tore the top, now I got to tear the side. Grease everywhere. Trying not to get grease everywhere. I like to keep grease under control, because that's exactly what happened to it. It'll be everywhere. Alright. See, I was on that ball joint and back drag link, wasn't I? Then I'm done. I can't tell if it went in or not. Doesn't feel like it. Well, the light ain't coming on, and it don't want to work, so I guess battery's dead. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I tried to get the job done. I still lack the driver's side lower drag link ball joint and the back side of the drag link, and it's greased up. Check the air pressures, and I'll be ready to go. Head on out of here and head to Texas. Y'all have a wonderful day. Wherever you are, stay cool. God bless, and can't find the off button. Later.